to feel like home.
It's not. Never has done, never will do.
How so?
Well, I live more up Billings way, don't I?
Is it?
Yeah. But Wigan's never had anything decent to go to or anything since I've been like a child and that.
Yeah.
The only decent thing that they had when I was a kid was Super Bowl.
Really? That was it, going to bowling?
But then they had that museum at Wigan Pier, and that was awful.
How so? What was
it? Was
awful
crap.
About it? Was it just pants? Like when you went there, was it just not inspiring?
It wasn't something that I would go to again, just put it that way. Whereas if you go to York and they've got that Viking centre, I would definitely go there again.
I'd say it feels like home because I'm a country girl, if I'll say that. I like the mix of the city and the country that Wigan has. You know, when I go to Manchester and I come back to Wigan, I like the feel that Wigan gives me. So that's one thing I think I like, and that's why it feels like home to me. I've always wanted to live where there's this calm, there's this peace. There's city and then there's home. Home is where it is. And another event, it was a particular event that made Wigan feel like home to me was when I went to the stadium.
Okay.
The Wigan Athletic Stadium, the DW Stadium, and there was a game. Okay, Wigan lost actually, but it was really lovely seeing everybody cheering for Wigan. We were all cheering. We were all screaming our voices out. But I mean, it was lovely. It was like we came there as a team, but the players and the supporters, we all were a team. So I think football does that to everybody.
I think so. Yeah. Football is intoxicating if you allow it. I avoid it. I don't have the heart. I don't have the strength. Just tell me the results after.
I loved the nightlife in Wigan. I just thought it was so exciting. There was lots to do. And I didn't really do what all my friends were doing, which was like go, down King Street, do all the pubs, the bars, the things like that. Instead, I was doing things like going to seeking out live music.
Really?
I'd been going to the casino since I was sneaking in since I was 14.
Her name is Anne Comfrey. Find her. Right, so
what would make me think I need to leave Wigan eventually? I did have to think about this because, to be honest, I don't think I've got any intention of leaving Wigan again. But one thing that did concern me was I'm 63 in a couple of months, and housing sort of availability for single people. I'm in a family house now, which fine, it's affordable at the minute. I can afford to run it and I can afford to do things. Not sure I'll be able to do that on a state pension. I do have a couple of private pensions that I've put aside while I've been working, but the price of housing, the price of fuel, the price of everything that's going up, I'm thinking, would I have a lifestyle that I wanted and still be able to afford to run that house? I have been thinking about this, and it is a really difficult question because I do find it a really difficult question because I don't know. I'm one of these people, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up. So, like I said, I'm nearly 63, so I've still not found that answer. But I think, knowing that I had access to a social life, like a sort of something that looked after me. So to be able to know that things were provided for me Not just going to the doctors or things like that, but things that fed my soul a little bit, to mix with people who, you know, sort of keep you going, challenge you a little bit. Don't let you get too comfortable, you know, sort of things like that. I want to look after me, and that yes, it includes maybe going to the gym or classes, but mostly it involves being able to meet up with like-minded people. So where can I go to meet up with like-minded people? And that would tend to be groups that are offering things that I would like to go into. I'm very much into holistics. I'm very much into well-being, and that, because that's what I do now. But even so, I sat and had a Google about what type of things were on. Because to answer this question, and I'm looking and I'm thinking, okay, there's a craft club on at the Brianbury Club in Ashton, which is very well attended, but they're all 70 odd. And that, I'm not saying that I'm not trying not to be ageist, but I don't feel that. So I feel I don't really want to do that, but it's nice and it's there. It's great. I think I'd like to do more sort of going out walking, but do I want to walk and identify trees? No. What do I want to do? You know, sort of. I do, you know, but I like doing forest bathing, so it's sort of I go out and I'll do that. I'll spend time, but it's a very I don't know, isolated type thing. And what are things like that with other people? You know, and sort of. I am a loner. I always have been a bit of a loner. I love people. Don't get me wrong. I like to mix with people, but I do very much like my own space. So I can sort of go out and be very. No, it's very social, very mixing, very sort of thing. But then I'll come back in and I'll go, that was nice. You know, and I'll sit in there with the dog and me, and that's it. But I don't think it's sort of prescriptive. It feels prescriptive what's on offer. Like something will be on offer in the library, or that you can do this, and this. And I think, I don't want to do that. Or I might want to do that, but I don't want to do it that day, or something like that. Because I'm still working full time, and it's fine. In a year's time, I'll still be working full time. So what's on that will engage me to leave the house?